Hi guys, my name is Becca. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with my July TBR, my birthday month TBR. Is it even a TBR with me if it's not overly ambitious? But I feel like it's even worse because it's my birthday month and I want to read all the books that I really want to read. So I just kept piling on. And this is the best part. Here, let me count them. Okay, so I have 17 books. Technically, that's doable. Technically. I have done it before. Here's where this is it could be doable for a full month, but this is where it gets a little nuts. This is only 3 weeks. The last week of July, the reading rush happens, and, well, I'm participating in that readathon, and that's the last week. So I have 7 books on my TBR for that. Well, I have 6, and I might make one of these like a 7th, but still, that's 6 other books over there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Obviously, I don't think I'm gonna get to all of these, you know. But, yeah. Also, I got my hair cut. What do you think? I kind of like it. I don't know. Like, it's a shoulder length long bob, kind of. And I kind of like it. It's a little shorter than I was thinking, because I was thinking like over here, but I mean, I actually kind of like it this short. So, let me know. Do you guys like it? Okay, so yeah, I started putting books that, you know, like, this is what I want to read this month. Oh, and also last month, yeah, that went, oh my god, for June, I had, like, all these plans to read all these books, and I literally just stuck to contemporary or romance, you know, like, smut. So, that was June. Like, all the fantasy I had planned for that month didn't happen. So, here we are. Okay. So yeah, let's just, I had, like, these stacked differently, and now I'm just, like, I don't know. I don't even know. You know, let's start with the rereads, because, yeah, I have quite a few rereads I want to read. Okay. So, obviously, I want to reread, some of my, Dark Hunter books, because, yeah, I, never did that last month, so I still have Dream Chaser on my TBR, as well as Shadow of the Moon, the novella. And this one I think I need to read first, and then I can go into this one. And I do have another one, but it's in my reading rush TBR, so you'll see that. Then, technically, I'm also rereading Dark Lover by J.R. Ward. This one it's been a long time since I've read this. Like, a pretty long time, but I really want to reread this, and I keep putting this on a TBR and it's never happened. I really want it to happen this month, so this might happen, and I really want it to happen. If you didn't know, like, these are all paranormal romance. These have, like, Greek mythology attached, like, vampiric kind of creatures. This one is just about, like, vampires. This is the first book in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. You've probably already heard about this. The series is very well loved. I read quite a few of these a long time ago, and I really love them, but I just, I don't know what happened. Like, I just fell, like, I put the series down, I don't know why. But yeah, this one follows Wrath and Beth, and that's all I can say. Okay. And then we have A Spy in a House by Y.S. Lee. This used to be my favorite series in high school. Why do you keep falling? Stay. This used to be my favorite series in high school, and I read, like, the first 3, and I never knew there was a 4th, and I finally picked up the whole series with these new gorgeous covers. Like, there's all the covers. They're just gorgeous. I liked the other covers. I did like them, but I really like these. Like, these are just so pretty. So I do need to finally finish the series, and I've had this tentatively on, like, it's on my yearly TBR, like, for series I want, like, these are all technically on my yearly TBR. There are, like, so many series I want to finish and I want to complete, and this is only a 4-book series. Why can't I just complete this? It would be nice, and they're actually really easy to read. And it's a really quick and fun read, and it's just about, like, this is about a girl, Mary. She was sentenced to, I believe she was sentenced to die. Yeah, she was a thief, and I want to say she was about to die when they rescued her. Yeah, they rescued her from the gallows, and she's taken to an academy for girls where she's she acquires a good education, fine manners, and a surprising opportunity. The school is the cover for The Agency, a top-secret corps of female investigators with a reputation for results. So yeah. I really love this series, but I'm surprised I never finished it. So, now it's happening. Okay, and then I really want to reread Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young. I loved this book last year. It was one of my absolute favorites. The sequel is coming out, and I think it's coming out in September. Yes, and the sequel is called The Girl the Sea Gave Back. Now, I was really lucky, and I requested a copy of The Girl the Sea Gave Back on NetGalley for an e-copy, and I was accepted. Thank God. So I can read the sequel. I have it. But I really want to reread this, even though they're companion novels and they don't follow the same main characters. The main character for the sequel is the best friend of our main character here. I cannot remember her name for the life of me. Elin. So yeah, it's Elin's best friend. I believe her name is Tova, I want to say. I could be totally wrong. But I really love this book, and I really want to reread it. So, though, if I remember correctly, I listened to the audiobook. Who knows if that'll happen again. And then I would really like to reread a Colleen Hoover and a Christina Lauren book. I really want to reread Ugly Love, and I really want to reread Dating You, Hating You. These are two of my favorite books from my favorite authors. Actually, is Ugly Love signed? I don't think so. Yeah, it's one of the Colleen Hoover books I don't have signed, but I absolutely love Colleen Hoover. I've met her quite a few times, and this is one of my favorite books by her. And then for Christina Lauren, I have met Christina Lauren once. Did I get this one? Yes, I did get this one signed. Yes. And Christina Lauren, if you didn't know, is a dual writing. It's a dual author, so there's Christina and Lauren. And I love both of them. I love their books so very much. And this is, I want to say, my favorite book by them. No, because Josh and Hazel's Guides to Not Dating is like my favorite. I might also reread that. Who knows? But I absolutely love this book so much. And if you didn't know, this one really reminds me of The Hating Game. It's about, well, it's about two people who work, I want to say in the publishing no, they work in, yeah, they're high-powered agents at competing firms in Hollywood. And their two agencies merge, and they have to vie for the same position, so there's all these pranks involved, and it's just amazing. And this one, if you didn't know, Ugly Love is about, it's about a pilot, Miles. And I believe Tate moves in with her brother, and Miles is like, the next door neighbor, I want to say, like the best friend from next door. I want to say maybe something like that, but yeah, they're both romance, and I freaking love these books so much. So I want to reread those so badly. Okay, now we can get away from the rereads. Alright. So let's talk about the fantasy that I really want to read. So there's The Goose Girl by Shannon Hale. This one is the first book in the Books of Bayern series. It's a quartet. Here's the rest of the series. It's about a princess who could talk to animals, I believe. I believe that's what it's about. I believe it's middle grade. I'm not entirely sure. But I remember really hearing amazing things about it and wanting to read it. So yeah. That would be really nice. Then I still have The Bone Witch by Ren Shipeko on here, and this is about necromancers. Believe we follow our main character, who is a bone witch. Her name is Tia. Taya? I'm gonna call her Taya. And I think she brings back her brother. Yes, it says, "Let me be clear. I never intended to raise my brother from his grave." And I believe when she raises him from the grave, she becomes a bone witch, which is what I believe necromancers are called. Pretty sure. I know this is Mel to the Ennies, or Melanie from Mel to the Ennies, like, favorite series of all time. So yeah. Romanoff by Nadine Brandis. I just got this last month, and this is a Anastasia retelling with magic. Well, yeah. I love Anastasia. I love the story of Anastasia so much. I love the story of the Romanoffs, so I would very much like to read this. Very much. Then I have a couple of novellas from The Ghost of the Shadow Market by Cassandra Clare, Sarah Reese Brennan, Maureen Johnson, Kelly Link, and Robin Wasserman. This is just a series of novellas. It's a bind-up. I read the first 8, and there's 10 all in total. I read the first 8 as ebooks, and then when this was finally brought out, there was 2 novellas that came with this that we didn't get. So I very much want to read those 2 novellas. I think I'm also going to reread the Alec and Magnus novella, The Land I Lost. Yeah. It's my favorite novella in this entire, like, series. Not just in this. It's my favorite novella. I love it. And I always need some Alec and Magnus time. So yeah. I think I'm going to read that. As well as the last 2, which, here, let me tell you what they're called. So The Land I Lost is what I'm going to reread. And then, let's see, come here. The last 2 are The Lost World and Forever Fallen. And I believe those 2 take place after Queen of Air and Darkness, which is why they came after the bind-up was published. Okay. Some more... I just have so much fantasy. Some more fantasy I have is Sherwood by Megan Spooner. This is a Robin Hood retelling where Robin Hood has died and Maid Marian has taken up his mantle. Or, well, Robin of Locksley is dead, but Maid Marian becomes Robin Hood. Okay. And I loved, what was it? I want to say it was Hunted. Was it Hunted? Yes. I really loved Hunted, which is a Beauty and the Beast retelling by Megan Spooner, so I have very high hopes for this. And then I have Kingsbane by Claire Legrand. This is the sequel to Furyborn. Now, I don't know. Do I reread Furyborn? Like, I have so many books on here, and I'm just thinking, like, should I reread Furyborn before going into this? Like, technically, a lot of these are on audiobook, and I could just listen to audiobooks. Do I reread Furyborn first? Even though, like, I for sure remember the ending, but should I reread that? We'll see how I feel. I might end up rereading Furyborn before going into Kingsbane, but I have heard this is a fantastic sequel. So, we shall see. But there is Furyborn, if you didn't know what it looked like. But yeah, I know it's about 2 queens. One is a blood queen, one is a sun queen. You don't know which one is which until, like, well, you really sort of know which one is which. But you follow both of them in different times. Like, I want to say they're 1,000 years apart. So, yeah. I really love Furyborn. I might end up having to reread it, though. Alright, and then I have The Caged Queen by Kristen Sigarelli. This is the companion to The Last Samsara, which I fucking loved. That book is one of my favorite books, and I don't know what this one is about, other than the fact that it's a companion and it follows different people. But it says one sacrifice can free her, so I don't know. It is, you know, in the Ascari series, so, I mean, this cover is gorgeous. Kristen Sigarelli is just blessed with these covers, because they are fucking beautiful. Oh, I love them. Okay, and lastly, we have some, like, contemporary, well, no, one's a historical fiction, but still. We'll go with the historical fiction one first, and that is Catherine of Aragon. Catherine of Aragon, The True Queen by Alison Weir. This is the first book in like the the Six Tudor Queens series. I absolutely love the Tudor history. I used to read Philippa Gregory's Tudor books, like, you know, The Boiling Girl, The Constant Queen, like those. I used to read those a lot. And then I fell off of that. But I've been like really wanting to go back to those. But I was thinking I should give Alison Weir a shot because I've heard really good things. So we'll see. Like, I think I really want to read. And Catherine of Aragon, if you didn't know, is the first of 6 wives of Henry VIII. And I just absolutely love her story. Like, her, Anne Boleyn, and Jane Seymour, I want to say, are like my favorite queen. Yeah, my favorite of the wives. Yeah, one doesn't even fucking count. I wonder if they are gonna do Anne of Cleves. That one doesn't even freaking count, though. Huh. We'll see. Yeah, I really want to reread this. I want to read this. It's really bad, so. I just got it, literally. I just got it, so we'll see. So then, these are 2 books that I got for my birthday. A friend of mine gifted these to me for my birthday. I picked them out and he bought them for me, and that was really nice. It's my best friend's fiance too, so thank you, Corey. So yeah, he got me the Beartown by Frederick Bachman. I know this is well loved on BookTube. I have really no idea what it's about other than it takes place in a small hockey town, and I believe it has to do with rape culture. I think. I know, like, I've been really in the mood for this book, and I've been wanting to get it for a long time, and I finally saw it, and I was just like, I want to pick that up. And he bought it for me, so that was really nice. So, yeah. I just know, like, Frederick Bachman is gonna make me cry. I've been warned for that. So, we'll see. I think I'm gonna pick this up. And then he also got me Natalie Tan's Book of Luck and Fortune by Roselle Lim. Last month I went into like a huge like contemporary kick, be it adult or young adult, didn't matter. I just went hard into a contemporary kick. This was like Fix Her Up, The Friend Zone, like all those came out like around the same time, and this one came out relatively as like the same time as well. So I just figured I'd want them all, and this cover is fucking beautiful. The spine, even the back, like I love it. I love it. And it's relatively short, and I know it has to do with food. I want to say like Asian culture. Oh, it's set in San Francisco's Chinatown. So and I know there is a romance, but I don't know if it like really focuses on the romance a lot. But I am like just so excited for this. Okay, I think, yeah, that's it. Finally, thank God. That's a lot of books. Oh my God. It's fine. Everything is fine. I will be fine. I think. I'll be fine. These are just all the books I really want to read for my birthday. Like, just for my birthday month. You know me, I go crazy. Like, no matter what month it is, I go crazy. But for July, I go nuts. And there's just no way I could get to all of these books, but I'm gonna do my absolute best. And stay tuned for another TBR video for the reading rush. I will probably have that TBR going up maybe in the middle of the month. I don't know. Like, I already have my TBR picked. Like, you know, I have it picked out. I do not know, like, what the 7th book is going to be, but I don't think I'm gonna mention. That's a bonus. You'll find out in the video. But yeah, I'll probably have that up maybe middle of the month. Who knows? I might have it up sooner rather than later. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, that's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again with another video. Bye. Happy reading.